What's up guys, my name is Blake Moore, welcome to Moore Finance, and today I'm just doing a normal, plain old ride along. No testing anything, no anything. Just taking you along with me on this Friday lunch shift. And yes, I will be accepting some orders that I probably normally wouldn't take, and I probably will be getting some bad orders. That's because I am trying to get my acceptance rate up again because of that Doordash glitch, and I'm still trying to be a top dasher for next month so I can give you guys some top dasher content, because I feel like not a lot of people put top dasher content out there. So that's what we're doing today, and hopefully this Friday lunch shift goes pretty well. I've already been at it for about a half hour. I did my first order. It was this stack order for $13. Not a bad order at all. The mileage was a little bit high, but I mean, it only took me about a half hour, so 13 minutes and 30 minutes. I'll take that. And we are scheduled until 4 o'clock, so we still got about 3 hours left to go. I'm just gonna see how much money I can make. So I'm driving back to a hotspot right now. Leave a comment down below if you actually go to hotspots or if you go to your own hotspot. In my area, the hotspots work out the best for me. I've tried the other strategy, but it just doesn't seem to work. I don't get that many orders. But I'm curious to know how many of you guys out there actually go to hotspots, or if you go to your own place that you found works better for you. So comment down below, and hopefully I get an order here pretty soon. Hopefully the app isn't glitching right now while I'm not looking at it. Actually, I better make sure that doesn't happen. That would be bad. Yes, gotta love traffic on a Friday afternoon. Oh wait, it's literally not even really afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. Like, what the heck is going on up here? Hi, I just had an order for Johanna. Oh, right here. Thank you. Okay. It's hard to get to you when the elevator doesn't work. Well guys, that order was rough. I could not get up the elevator until someone who worked there came. Oh, just got an order. Let's check it out real quick. Well, I'm gonna accept it. It's $6.50, 6.2 miles. I don't really want to accept it because it's Swig and I hate taking orders from them, but I'm trying to get that rating up, so I guess I will accept that. But anyways, back to that order drop off. That was freaking annoying. I had to wait for someone who worked there to go up the elevator. I could not find the staircase, and then I get up to the 5th floor and asking for Johanna. Couldn't find her anywhere. She wouldn't respond. My phone wouldn't load. It was just a big old mess, so I just ended up leaving it at the front desk of floor 5. And then I texted her, so hopefully she finds it. But when you don't respond and you don't leave any other directions, then it is what it is. So now on to this Swig order. Not looking forward to it. Swig, they just take forever, and for some reason their line is like through the freaking roof when it comes to their drive-through line. Like, it is always 10-15 cars long, and sometimes their lobby's closed, so praying to the Doordash gods that it's open so that I don't have to wait in a long drive-through line. If I do, I'm probably just gonna unassign this order. Well, crap. Well guys, that order ended up not being too terrible. They actually were really cool, and I called them and they came out pretty much right away with the order. So I didn't have to wait long at the restaurant at all. Didn't have to go through the drive-through like I feared. And it was actually a gift order, so I had to hand it to the person, so I didn't get to film anything for it. Do you guys ever get those where it's like a gift to someone? Like, I always feel kind of weird, like, hey, this is from so-and-so, and they're like not even expecting the order. But anyways, drop-off went smoothly. Everything was good with that order, and now I accepted this order, which was the next order I received, to a Wendy's. $9, 9 miles. I did not want to accept it, to be honest with you, but I gave myself an out, because if I get there and the lobby is closed, then I'm just gonna unassign it, because I'm not waiting in a long Wendy's drive-through for a $1 per mile order. So I'm just trying to get these ratings up so that I can stop seeing these bad orders and hit that top dasher status. hopefully that lobby's open. Thank you. Well guys, we dropped off that Wendy's order, and then on my drive back into my zone, I got this garbage order, which I just declined. I just couldn't take another one that was just not a good payout. So right after I declined that one, DoorDash finally throws me a bone and gives me this order for $6.75, only 2.7 miles. So finally got a really good order. Hopefully it's ready when I get there, because if it's not and I have to wait, that means that this wasn't that good of an order. So hopefully it's ready. I just had an order from Michelle. Guys, I'm trying to deliver this freaking order, and it's literally a maze. Stuck in a maze. This apartment is a maze. It makes no sense. The numbers go up, down, left, right, like there's no consistency. Well guys, I'm still looking for this apartment. Now I have to walk all the way back down all the stairs, 4 floors, because somehow I'm in the wrong building. I thought it was all just one complex, but apparently there's multiple buildings, even though they're not numbered or lettered or anything. So that's cool. Love that. All right, guys, I think I am almost there. I see 415. We're in the right building. 418. Aha. Well, I finally finished that order. See, that's what I'm talking about. That was a sneaky bad order because it was $6.75, 2.7 miles. You might think, oh, great order, you know? But then come to find out, it took me 25 minutes because I was searching for the apartment for about 10 or 15 minutes. So it ended up not being a good order at all. And we are not making that good of money today, unfortunately. But you know what? It's all good. We still got about an hour left and we'll see what happens. Well guys, the last 2 orders I did were not the best at all. I took this $3 order for reasons that I can't tell you guys yet. You'll have to wait and see. It's gonna be in a video that's upcoming, so just stay tuned, subscribe, you'll see it eventually. But that's why I took that order. And then after I took that order, I actually got a stack onto it, $6.25 for 5 miles. So still not the best order, but you know, it is what it is. I wanted to accept that $3 order. So now I just got this McDonald's order, and this order will close out the shift for me, and I'll catch up with you guys after I go drop it off. Well guys, I know I said that that McDonald's order was going to close out the shift, but I actually got one more order right as I dropped that off, and it was just too good to pass up. It was this order right here, $6.50 for only 2 miles, and the 2 miles were going in the direction of my apartment, so it was too good to pass up. It took me like 7 minutes to complete, so it's just a perfect order to close out the night with. Now let's go into the finance breakdown of everything, and I'll show you guys how much I made, how many miles I drove, and just the whole thing, so you can get an understanding of just how bad this shift was, and just how bad it has been ever since that glitch happened to me, and it brought my acceptance rate down to like 45%. I think it's up to like 52% now, so we're getting there. We're getting a little bit better, but I gotta try and get it up past 70 by the end of the month, or it could be bad, because then I'm not gonna be a top dasher next month. So we'll see what happens. But let's go through this finance breakdown real quick. In total, I made $61 in the 3.5 hours that I worked, which means my hourly pay was a measly $17.43 per hour, which is before taxes and expenses. So that's just awful. Now let's go into the 2 new metrics that I just barely added to my finance breakdown, which is California pay and Mississippi pay. That's just to help you gauge where your pay would fall in line with mine. California being the second most expensive market in the United States, and Mississippi having the least cost of living in the United States. So that's why I used both of those. But anyway, the California pay would be $23.53. The Mississippi pay would be $15.34. For the entire shift, I drove 52.4 miles, so our dollar per mile ratio wasn't that good either. You guys saw the orders I was getting, and that was $1.16. And because we drove the 52.4 miles, we spent $6.50 on gas. And if we save 5% of our total that we made, we're saving away $3.05 for car savings and car repairs, stuff like that, which means our total expenses for that shift was $9.55. So if we just take away the expenses from our total, that's how I get my real job or my employee job, W-2 job, whatever you want to call it. That's how I get this number, which is my real job hourly pay, and that's $14.70 per hour is what I would be making. So really lower than minimum wage in a lot of states. Now onto the taxes portion. Because we drove the 52.4 miles, we get a $29.34 tax deduction. And the way you get that number is just multiplying the amount of miles you drove by 0.56, because you get a 56-cent tax deduction for every mile you drive. That's how you get that number. And so that means that our taxable income, or the total amount of money that we have to pay taxes on, is $31.66. And I get that number just from subtracting the tax deduction from the total that you made for the day. And then I personally save away 30% of the total I have to pay on taxes towards actually paying it on taxes. So 30% of that would be $9.50. So our total after taxes is $51.50. But we still have to subtract those expenses that we figured out before. And so we subtract another $9.55 from the $51.50. And our total profit for the shift was $41.95, which means our hourly profit we were making was $11.99. That's so bad, guys. That's really bad, honestly. But I mean, I'm trying to get my acceptance rate up, so it is what it is. I can deal with it for a couple more days until I can get it back up above like 70%. And so there we have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was informational, entertaining. And if it was either of those things, make sure you hit that like button for me, and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content. And if you want to see even more content from me, you can go check out my other channel. It's called More Finance Reacts. I react to all sorts of stuff over there. I actually just reacted to my very first Doordash tips and tricks video that I ever put out. So if you guys want to go over, check that video out, then I will have the link for you down in the description. Go over there, subscribe. And also I'm doing a giveaway over there for my first 1,000 subscribers. I'm giving away $100. And also if we get that channel to 1,000 subscribers by October 1st, then I'm letting you guys control this channel for an entire week. You guys will be able to decide what videos I make for an entire week. So if you want to be a part of either one of those, make sure you hop over there, check out some videos, go subscribe. And as you guys know, you're the best subscribers in the entire world. And I'll see you guys next time.